Football Club. A true test for both sides as they look to secure their place in the top half of the table. So glad you could join us live here with the PFL. Jing Hamlang and Ivan Gayares calling the action. It's a big one, Ivan, with big implications for both teams.
Well, two teams both are trying to get on top of the table. So Manila Digger, the new upstarts, they are trying to show their quality here, while United City naman trying to reclaim lost glory.
That's right. Let's take a look at the team standings just to see how far up the table these two are. As we take a look, Kaya FC at the top as of the moment. Stallion Laguna not far behind them. Davao as well with a position that could take them to the top of the table tomorrow. But meanwhile, we see number 4 and number 7, the two protagonists in this upcoming match. Manila Digger, one of the big surprises so far in this 2024 season.
Well, Manila Digger, they started by getting the top names. They got Eric Giganto, Earl Pinheiro, the new homegrown superstar. So what they want to do is really show yung quality nila. Currently, number 4, they put up big wins, pero they did concede a lot of goals as well. Ito namang United City, they started with a loss against the big club in Kaya FC, but now they're here to make sure that they are gonna go up.
Tutukan muna natin dito ang Manila Digger. They are in a good run of form as of the moment. One loss against Davao Agiles, but they've bounced back in a big way with 2 wins. A close one against Mendiola and a more convincing one against Loyola. Pero ang nagiging problema nila dito is the lack of clean sheets so far, Ivan.
Well, exactly that. And true enough, this was confirmed by Coach Pong Liman earlier in the interviews with him. And itong Manila Digger, they want to improve, especially on their tactical acumen, because in the last game, they were focusing really on exploiting yung weaknesses ng kanilang opponent, which is Loyola.
We'll see here if they are able to find any chinks in the armor of United City, who are running at the moment in a very, very good way. They've got 3 straight wins on the bounce, and the last one being a very convincing victory over Garelli.
Well, a new true test for them. They did play itong mga bagong teams in the league in their last 3 matches, but ang Manila Digger, this will be a big challenge for them because this will be a more trickier opponent. And then United City, there's some changes on the background, so it might be a distraction for them.
And meanwhile, we have an opportunity now before the two teams get onto the pitch to send you down pitch side, where we have Enzo Lucindo ready to give us a report. Enzo.
Who used to be champion of the old PFL. Yeah. And back to you, Jing.
United City, and that is a big part of their history, that they need to get back into contender status now that they are back in the top flight. Meanwhile, para dito sa Manila Digger, exciting ang nagiging inclusion nila dito sa top flight dahil nakakakuha tayo dito ng bagong contender. And really, when you look at the top teams, it seems as if only those that particular roster will be the ones who take points off one another. Pero Manila Digger is making a real claim that they are going to be not only a stumbling block, but a potential dark horse to the title.
And exactly that. But this is really, Jing, their first true test in this competition. After playing all the other teams on the roster, like even losing to Davao Agilas. But, playing against United City, a former winner of this competition, a very strong lineup with familiar players. This will be their true test if they do really belong in the top echelon of the league.
So ito, ang larong to ang magiging benchmark kung talaga bang handa na ang mga koponan na to to really battle for the title. Is UCFC ready to reclaim lost glory, and will Manila Digger be ready to get back into a contender type of status here in the PFL? We've got both sets of players already in the tunnel. And Ivan, what are you expecting here now that we have an opportunity to sort of address what might be on the pitch here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Any predictions as to what might transpire here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium?
Well, United City highly favored in this matchup given the quality of players that they have and the familiarity they have with each other. Ito naman, we do expect Manila Digger to be on a defensive position and trying to figure out on catching itong United City on the counter-attack. So Digger has done that in their previous match. They want to continue it in this match. So pagdating naman dito sa United City, the pressure will be on them to continue their wins and make sure they don't drop any points in this competition anymore.
There's going to be a lot of interesting matchups to look out for on the pitch. We've got starting lineups to present to you momentarily, but first let's welcome UCFC and Manila Digger.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let us welcome the teams of Manila Digger FC and United City FC.
Here we go. Match about to get started here between Manila Digger and UCFC. Ricky Sendra and Shin Ming Ki, the two captains for the two teams. We've got Clifford Daipuyat in the middle today. He's going to be assisted by Francis Engalgado and Hussein Mag-Usara. We've got Michael Barajas as the fourth official on the sideline. We're expecting fireworks between these two teams. Again, a true test, ang sabi mo nga, Ivan, for these two sides para talagang makita natin, mag-gauge natin kung ano nga ba talaga ang kalidad ng dalawang koponan. At tutukan natin ngayon ang starting 11 ni Coach Jeffrey Liman.
Well, Manila Digger with two new players on the starting lineup. Minky Shin resumes his starting position at center mid. And itong si Jovan Marfiga on that back line. So it will be a different, not so much a big difference sa starting 11 nila, but it will be a stronger lineup for Manila Digger.
Man, Salifu Jata is a big man, and he's going to be a problem for the back line of United City. Let's take a look at their starting 11. This one of Ramon Tribulet.
Well, itong si Coach Ramon Tribulex opting to use his almost similar lineup. The only big change here is Miggy Clarino slotted in on that right back position. Very conservative, but they do want to put their best players on the pitch.
Ang malaking laro to para sa bagong head coach ng United City. Finally on the sideline for real this time. This is his first official game. And he's going to be tested for real here against Manila Digger's side. Na sabi nga natin, no, maganda din yung momentum heading into this match. So both teams in good form, and we are underway at the Rizal Memorial Stadium.
Oh, we have Manila Digger in red and white, tapos ito naman UCFC in triple black. So hindi sila mahirap i-differentiate dito.
Ball in behind immediately para dito kay Newcomb. We talked about Jata being a big target up front para sa Manila Digger. Similarly, Chance here early on, and it's going to be an opening goal for United City. Troy Limbo setting up Thierry Newcomb. Less than a minute in, it's UCFC 1, Manila Digger 0.
Well, what a way to start this match. Scoring in the first minute. Troy Limbo setting it up very well para dito kay Thierry Newcomb. If we take a look at that reaction, Darwin Regala got caught out in that possession. Cut back mula kay Troy Limbo. Well-earned lead and plenty to talk about it from Manila Digger in this first half.
You can't be making those types of mistakes against a side like United City. You will get punished. And that is a harsh lesson para dito sa Manila Digger. They'll be coming from behind here. Not exactly, you know, unknown territory for them, as they've had to claw their way back into games in the past here in the PFL. Pero certainly not what you want against a quality side like United City.
Well, they have to really pick up the pace, especially in first 15 minutes na to. It will be a challenge for them to really climb out. But we'll see. Makeshift backline is not that ideal in the first few minutes, pero Digger has really dig themselves from behind in some occasions.
Kakabanggit lang natin kay Newcomb, the big man up front. He said he was going to be a target man. He's also a good finisher, especially that close to goal. No mistake from the big man.
Ito, UCFC working on their 4-2-3-1 formation. Mark Hartman center to that attack. Newcomb, the finisher. Ricky Sendra and Paulo Bugas, they continue itong partnership nila on that holding midfield. As such na maaga sila nakascore dito, they will really just find their best spots to break itong Manila Digger press.
And given how early this goal came, Ivan, are you expecting any changes in the approach ng dalawang koponan?
I don't think so. It's too early to make changes on a singular mistake in the first minute, but we do expect some pressure mula dito sa Manila Digger.
Meanwhile, para sa UCFC, some added confidence for them. Chance to settle into this game, knowing that they have gotten their advantage. Forward ball, nobody home. Henry Badeken continues in goal with Matthew Silva on the bench. Didn't have much to do against Garelli. You'd expect that he's going to be a little bit busier today.
Well, Henry Bandeken, a veteran for almost a decade here in the Philippine leagues, Jing. Always been steady now, being pressured by Digger.
Right on cue. Calm and composed there. What could have been a tricky moment. Hartman finding room. Pabualan drifting centrally. Looking to switch it up here. Limbo. Regala dealing with the danger, with Michael Menzi ready to pounce.
The focus would be on Jovan Marfiga, the center back for Manila Digger.
Pabualan. He's got room to operate. Good ball into the middle. Kuriyama there reacting well.
That was supposed to be 2-0 already.
May outlet dito ang Manila Digger. Jata under pressure mula kay Nur Hidayat.
Oh, ang laki masyado ito si Nur Hidayat, taking a quick look dito kay Jata. He really sized him up. Almost, I think, 6'6", I guess, Jing.
It's going to be a long throw. It's Jata who gets to knock it on. And Eric Giganto looking for the spectacular. Scored A great goal against Mendiola.
Well, he really wouldn't get any power with that volley while mid-air. Pero good reaction already for Manila Digger, given that they have conceded early.
Menzi, it's a good ball forward para kay Limbo. Looking for support. He's gained a bit of room. Limbo. It's a deep ball. And that's stopped by Kuriyama.
Good positioning there para kay Pabualan. Decision on heading that the final moment. Medyo napatest dun si Yuya Kuriyama. And good reaction from him.
A little tug there. Kitang-kita. Not easy to keep Newcomb stagnant. And that clear tug on the shirt. Responsible for that. Free kick dito from a wide area. Mark Hartman over the ball.
It'll be a toss-up between him and Pabualan, the left footer.
Four inside the box para sa United City. Two camping out just outside. You can expect Newcomb to be an obvious target in there, alongside Ricky Sendra.
I don't see Newcomb number 77 on your screens. The tall player, but ito si Jata ng Digger, mas just a monster inside that box.
It's Pabualan who goes for goal. Ruffles the net, but it's outside.
Immediately asked for humingi ng dispensa dito sa teammates niya, to si Gio Pabualan. Tried to find that near post already. But yung challenge ngayon is that the back line itong Digger will be truly tested with the likes of Pabualan, and itong si Troy Limbo has really just worked into this wing side with the full energy.
Poked away from Newcomb. Sendra, napuweras ang pabalik. You see Manila Digger with the intent to press. Almost paying off there.
Itong si Jata, he's deceptively quick. Salifu Jata, very tall and very fast. To be honest, pwede siya maging center sa UAAP.
Sendra, nahanap dito si Hartman. Pabualan really hugging the touchline there, providing the width. May suporta mula kay Clarino, and here he is being found now. At mukhang may player down. Not good. Eric Giganto looks like he's struggling here. Curious if there was contact, but he's holding his hamstring. That's a big worry here para sa Manila Digger.
Oh, not a good sign. Your best player on the pitch is wincing in agony.
Pete Forosuelo trying to help him there. Certainly not a cramp 10 minutes in.
Well, surely. Maybe a bit of magic spray would help, kasi they still need that magic to get back into this match, Jing.
His facial expression certainly worrying Eric Giganto. Such a big player para dito sa koponan ng Manila Digger.
I don't recall really seeing him sprinting sa occasion na yun, but you know him, he's a tough cookie, so he'll try to run this off as much as he can.
Henry helping up his former teammate here in Eric Giganto. He's running a little gingerly at the moment. Meanwhile, their bench holding their breath here.
Well, similarly, itong si Salifu Jata is still coming off a hamstring injury of his own. aggravated it around three matches ago. Pero gingerly came back in the matches as well. Scored for last week and assisted also.
It's not the match that you want to lose, Eric Giganto. It's a big one. Especially na naghahabol ka. Kailangan mo ng inspirasyon mula dyan sa gawing kaliwa. A really good outlet and a really good finisher as well in Giganto here.
Kita mo naman yung eagerness. He's taping himself to the match.
Meanwhile, play continues with Digger down to 10 momentarily. Balik kay Kuriyama. Ashley having that knocked on. Sigh of relief mula sa UCFC. They go unpunished there after a loose touch.
Oh, interesting partnership din dito at center back. It's Noor Hidayat and Pete Forosuelo. Earlier in the season, itong si Noor Hidayat was deployed as a left wing back. But now, really taking on that center half role.
Actually, super versatile nitong si Noor Hidayat. He's played at the left back. He's played at right back. Ayun, center back na nga siya. Great ball forward para kay Troy Limbo, and what a tackle mula kay Daniel Ashley.
Well, Daniel Ashley, really the anchor of that defense, making sure na walang magawa si Troy Limbo dito. Hard challenge. True enough, got that very cleanly. We notice UCFC just really very patient at the moment, not rushing anything, trying to find bits of spaces lang.
Ball cut out. Senja winning that header. Menzi under pressure. Forced out. Of course, UCFC is still missing Bancole, who tragically lost his father not too long ago. Jata here, shrugging off Noor Hidayat. Keeping the ball in play! So close para sa Manila Digger. Unfortunately, they're going to be losing out on Eric Giganto, who's on the ground. Meanwhile, ito, balikan natin.
Great movement there from Jata. Won that ball. Yung nga lang, last touch on John, the other midfielder on that left-hand side, the Korean.
And the bad luck continues for Manila Digger. Concede at the soonest possible time. That could be a record, in fact, for this season of how quickly they conceded, and now they're losing out on Eric Giganto.
In just around 32 seconds, Jing, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
I think we see Jimson Cristal getting ready. Or some other player.
A few warming up now here for Mendiola. They're going to need to remedy this as quickly as possible. It's a foot race. Regala winning it. Lalabas ang bola for a goal kick.
Well, they have really pressed on that left-hand side using itong si Troy Limbo most of the time in that attack. Similarly doon sa reverse side naman, Gio Pabualan also being eyed. So they're really overloading the wings at the moment, trying to find that gap between two right and left-handed left side defenders.
It's a really big opportunity para sa dalawang wingers ng UCFC with Kurt Dizon out, seemingly with injury. A chance to really stake their claim into those wing positions. Brought down there was Nur Hidayat, who's got a real physical test tonight against Jata.
It'll be interesting to see later on kasi mukhang nagbibigayan na tong dalawang to on the pitch. Siyempre, alam naman natin itong mga Indonesian hindi nagpapatalo yung mga ganyan.
In fact, tingin ko nga medyo nag-i-enjoy na dito si Nur Hidayat. He's been a real gamer in the matches that we've seen so far. And quickly becoming a popular figure, not just in United City, but amongst the fans here of the Philippines Football League. Scored a no-look last game, Ivan. Minsan ka lang makakita nun. No-look goal. From center back, ha?
From center back. Alam naman natin, may swagger naman talaga itong si Nur Hidayat. He knows his quality and he's trying to translate it here in the Philippines League.
Pinheiro out wide. Jata now one-on-one with Nur Hidayat. He's defended well there. Out for a throw-in. At eto na nga yung substitution para sa Manila Digger. Finally, they can get Jimwell Cresta on. Or Jimson Cresta, rather.
Jimson Cristal started as a center back for Digger in their first match, I believe. Now deployed up front.
Long throw here. Van Decken out to collect. He missed it. Oh. A fantastic opportunity to level for Manila Digger. The goal was empty, but they couldn't get it on target.
Well, Sanction John reacted on that ball quickly, but sayang kasi Van Decken Fong was already beaten as he came off his line. Almost an equalizer dito sa red and white.
So important to make contact when you come off your line like that. And Henry Van Decken got all air in that moment.
Manila Digger really growing already into the match. So let's see how they react some more dito and how UCFC adjusts to the change in personnel.
Limbo. Menzi finding room in the middle. Newcomb dropping in. That's given away. Eager to counter. Cristal. Jata able to recover. Shin staying patient. Ito makikita natin yung kalidad din ng Manila Digger to hold the ball, not be rushed.
Guys like Minky Shin and then itong si yung Japanese midfield nila si Daiki Jahana. Very trusted and crafty playmakers in the middle.
Contact in the middle, no whistle. Naghahanap ng foul doon si Jahana Daiki.
Bit of bad timing then for Daiki Jahana. And I believe itong si Bugas was trying to clear the ball and got hit in the process.
After that opening goal, ito nakikita natin medyo talagang competitive yung matchup natin between these two teams. Not much separating the two in terms of quality.
Well, aside from that early goal, we are indeed seeing itong Manila Digger trying to find their way into the match. A lot of things at stake at the moment. A win for Manila Digger would put them second. Ito naman United City would put them at 4th, still in making them in contention for the title. Well, in my head, Jing, you lose 2 games, you're out of contention already in this relative sprint of a league.
And it is just a single round robin. Every match so important.
And also in goal difference as well. It really counts in the end.
United City, of course, dropped their opening match contra sa defending champions. And Manila Digger have already suffered a defeat. And a loss to Davao Aguilas, who remain the sole team with a 100% record. Newcomb called for the foul. He did his best. Shin ensuring the referee knew there was contact from behind.
His positioning was perfect, Shin. Held the ball against Kay Newcomb.
As we're seeing here, itong recovery ng Manila Digger, 55% possession for them. They've settled in nicely after a nightmare start. Kuriyama. Pressure here mula sa UCFC. Troy Limbo getting a touch.
Oh, Kuriyama, when you see him celebrating, he's all out.
Pinheiro bailed out. No, in fact, it's going to be a throw-in. Some words between Daipuyat and Pinheiro on the sideline. A throw directly back to Regala. Not the best one mula kay Menzi. Feet getting entangled there. Sendra with the foul.
A very late challenge there mula sa captain na si Ricky Sendra. Got caught out sa trickery ni Regala.
It's been busy, Darwin Regala, in this game. Good switch of play. Cristal. One-on-one against Clarino. And he's been ushered out.
Sayang yung chance na yun. I mean, you have a really tall player in the middle. It would be fun to just cross everything inside and just hope for the best. But he did not make it dun sa goal line natin.
Big opportunity para kay Miggy Clarino. Back in the starting lineup, as you mentioned. Opportunity here to really solidify his position, and Jata off the crossbar. Bendekin was beaten there. So close to an equalizer for Manila Digger.
Well, 2 shots already in the last 10 minutes for Manila Digger, none for UCFC. It would be worrying a bit for Coach Ramon Trebule. Coach coming off from Auckland. When I talked to him earlier, I thought he was Australian because he had an accent. Apparently, he did work in Auckland and learned the best of his English there.
Close enough. New Zealand, Australia.
Yes.
Really come alive here, Manila Digger. Last 5-10 minutes. Mukhang sila ang more threatening of the two teams.
Exactly, finding out those spaces on the lines nitong United City, itong Manila Digger.
Jata, even with his long limbs, unable to get to that one. But still enough to cause some issues there. Pag pinag-uusapan natin ng United City, they are normally, as we take a look here, who got the final touch? Jata did look like he might have gotten a touch to that one. Normally synonymous ang United City with dominating possession, but today they are struggling to hold on to the ball, Ivan, against this Manila Digger side.
Seems like nag-settle in na ng maayos itong Manila Digger. Shaky at the start at the back, but now a bit more confident on the midfield. United City has been ball watching in the last 10 minutes, Jing.
Of course, coming into this game, madami nagsasabi, yeah, you keep possession, you dominate the ball against teams that you're expected to beat, but up against the United City na former champion to. Of course, people weren't expecting that they'd be able to do this. Are you surprised at all at what you're seeing?
Well, not really after following this team for a bit now. But the early goal was really bad for their game plan. It seems na they've gone past that.
Foul there mula kay Newcomb. Ang guilty party na tinawagan is pleading his case.
That's the referee, Dai Puyat. He was there really. Might be a case there as well, because he was just standing his ground.
Newcomb making the case that munti ka niya nga akong sipahin sa mukha eh. Darwin Regala though getting the benefit of the doubt there. Man from Masbate. Closing in on the half-hour mark. United City looking to rediscover their groove here in this game. Medyo nakawala na sa kanila yung laro. They haven't been able to get back to threatening on the flanks, and Manila Digger have really gotten a lot of the ball now. Again, here they are struggling to string together their connections.
Surprisingly, they're not really pushing, like you said, the flanks anymore. Trying to find more movement centrally. Kasi medyo nababasa na sila ng Manila Digger on their approach.
Bugas finds Menzi. Jata just continuing to cause issues. Sabi mo nga, deceptively fast itong si Jata. And again, he pounced on Menzi there.
No, it's difficult to play against this extra tall players.
Limbo doing very well there. Wala lang nasa gitna to take advantage. On the counter now, Cristal. Looking for Jata. Nur Hidayat. Crucial touch. And he gets some distance on the header.
A great play there from Cristal earlier. Medyo slightly forward lang.
Mark Hartman, a little shaken up by that one. Coming together with Cristal. Then some tracking back there, Mark Hartman. Alert to the danger.
Oh, Cristal is shorter than Hartman, but he's also built like a tank.
One of those players who really enjoys the physical side of things.
Actually, gusto ko silang mag-match up ni sa Cebu. With Daniel Gadia.
Parang mga recipe for explosiveness.
I call it the battle tank convention.
Babagsak para kay Pabuwalan. Just couldn't take it into his stride there, Hartman. Jerry Newcomb. Star Polaris, the official match ball of the PFL. Sendra.
We have a chess match here, Jing. No one really giving an inch at the moment. The UCFC, they want to test their passing as well in this very delicate press.
You have to love the intensity mula sa Manila Digger, not giving United City time on the ball.
Exactly that. As we take a look at this pressure from the captain in Shin. Sandra did argue well that it might have been a card, but referee Clifford Daipuyat wants to keep the tempo up.
And two captains getting entangled there. Kumbaga, night and day eh. Nung kalaban nila yung Garelli, they had all the time in the world with the ball. This time, not much at all.
Well, exactly that. Itong midfield ng Manila Digger, they've been tested just a couple of times in this competition. Actually, one of the better, more exciting midfields that I've seen so far, Jing.
Tsaka medyo sleeper eh. Hindi mo masyadong ina-expect that they're gonna be trouble, but clearly we're seeing today just how formidable they are.
They've already made that connection within the team on how to build things, especially pag midfield din yung coach mo.
Great run by Troy Limbo. Can he finish here? Limbo stopped by Kuriyama. Flag was raised in the end, but Kuriyama didn't know. He's pulled off a fantastic stop.
And great movement there from Manila Digger. Regardless of the offside, Kuriyama came off his line just in time. And then yung disruption din ni Regala helped that coverage. Patented celebration from Yuya Kuriyama.
Gotta love that. Bit of passion in between the sticks. The flag was up very early, to be fair to the linesman. Although I wasn't too sure about it in real time. It looked like ang ganda nung pagka-check nung run ni Troy Limbo. He stepped back into the front of the line before running in behind.
Very marginal nga, Jing, yung call na yun, but it is what it is right now.
That's a sign, though. A little signal to Manila Digger. They got to be careful with Troy Limbo. He's a very clever player. And United City have the tools to spot his runs in behind.
Well, exactly that. And at this point, I think that's a throw for United City.
Jata now. Getting past two, squaring it. Clarino is there to clear.
If you're a defender, you really have to track Jata all the way to the end.
Nako, problema to para sa Manila Digger. Jata struggling here. He's holding on to his ankle. He might have twisted it. He's needing treatment. Not the player you want to lose, considering how much trouble he's been causing UCFC's back line. You see him picking up his ankle right away there.
Well, he planted that awkwardly when he tried to deliver that very quick cross. He did say that he doesn't need a substitution, but a bit of spray here and there would be helpful.
Thumbs up. It's a good sign para sa Digger. We'll want him on the pitch for as long as possible. Jata has been one of their key players so far.
Yeah, just kahit tumayo lang siya dyan, just let him stand and pass him the ball. It'll be very useful for him.
Still in play here. They get it out wide. Shin taking contact. Play continues. Manila Digger getting a shot away. It's a tricky one. Into the hands of Henry Bandeken.
Well, UCFC has been untidy at the back. Kanina, Nur Hidayat was supposed to just clear it, but went straight to Daiki Jahana.
Manila Digger playing really toe-to-toe here against United City. And UCFC looking a little shell-shocked here with their approach. Daiki. Shot here, again into the hands of Henry Bandeken. It's a team effort, but it's keeping the goalkeeper busy.
Daiki already joining the action there. Usually withdrawn itong si Daiki.
Pangalawang foul para kay Shin Min Ki. But you see his intention. No chance for you to dilly-dally on the ball in midfield.
No, really. You have to be really tidy when you clean up those passes here.
And they found room. Pabualan. Up against Daniel Ashley. He squared it. Newcomb. Fantastic recovery. Crucial touch mula kay Jovan Marfiga. Limbo. Unable to find Newcomb in the middle. Now it's Cristal under pressure. Clarino has tracked him all the way into the final third. Five shots total para dito sa Manila Digger.
Well, they really have put up the work here in the first half after conceding early. Manila Digger at least 2 on target, and the rest were still threatening.
Siyempre, may tumama pa sa crossbar a while ago. So, lahat ng numero actually, in terms of statistics, going their way, except for the one that matters the most, of course, Ivan.
Well, it's still plenty of time for football here, Jing. And also halftime coming up. So adjustments really for the coaching staff for both teams. UCFC seems to have slowed down in everything, in all aspects, really.
You're seeing a lot of head scratching on the sideline para kay Coach Ramon of United City. Marfiga. We're going to switch that. Almost got himself into trouble. Jata. It's onside, it seems. Can he take advantage here? Well blocked by Furasuelo. Jata hoping for a corner kick, and he's going to get it. I believe this is the first for Manila Digger. So they're going to get an opportunity to get Jata's big frame inside the box and see what kind of mayhem he's able to cause here.
Daiki getting ready to set that up. Plenty of black shirts around Saifu Jata.
Sending out the signal here. The wings are out for Daiki. Ball is delivered. That's well met by Nur Hidayat. Looking to swing it back out. Well worked here by Manila Digger. They get a second opportunity. Again, it's headed away. Bugas. Sendra being hounded. Forosuelo calmly back to the keeper.
I was surprised that Dong si Sendra, he did not push for that quick counter.
5 minutes remaining in this opening half. We've got an update pitch side, let's send you over to Agatha Overo.
I spoke to Higanto, the player of Manila Diggers, who was sitting down on the bench with an ice pack taped to his hamstring. He said that it was sort of like a muscle cramp or spasm that happened to him. He also said na masakit pag nagsastride tapos biglang nagsastop. However, he reassured me that despite it being painful, he is okay and he will be ready to play with his teammates soon, anytime soon.
So much, Agatha, and that's good news for Manila Digger supporters. Obviously a big miss for this particular contest, but parang hindi siya mawala ng matagalan. Itong si Eric Giganto would be a huge plus in this sprint of a season. Ang sabi mo nga, Ivan.
Exactly that, and the luxury of having someone on the other side nitong si Saifu Jata. Could have been very effective in this first half already, Jing, but classic case of the pulled hamstring.
You see there, Jata is still able to make something out of nothing. He was being hounded by two there, and he's going to attract that kind of attention, which will open things up for his teammates further into this match. Long throw here. Jata right in front of the goalkeeper. Can they take advantage? Shin getting it out wide. Ibarle. It's well attacked by Noor Hidayat. Troy Limbo, always a willing runner. Newcomb.
They did try to do that 1-2 there, pero hindi nakapag-follow through si Troy Limbo after good coverage from the Digger defense.
Not on the same wavelength at the moment. Si Limbo at si Newcomb. Menzi getting a touch. A lot of black shirts back. Hartman opting not to use the run. Just want to hold on to possession a little bit here, United City.
Itong Manila Digger, they're trying to make sure that Hartman does not make a good pass there.
It's a well-timed pass. Clarino making the overlap there. It's a very good ball, but he's hurt himself in the process, it seems. Paulo Bugas. Let's have a look here. Ang ganda ng timing ng pasa. Clarino making the run from the right back position. They've earned themselves a corner kick, but it's a worrisome sign dahil si Paulo Bugas nangangailangan ng treatment at nanggaling siya sa medyo innocuous na play. Just passing that ball. Initial assessment ni Pete Forosuelo, kailangan ata ng substitution.
You could see it in his face, like may uncertainty na Jing on his demeanor. But on the bench, a few names, maybe Ivan Owano, the most recognizable one, but really no midfielder who could really replace to si Paulo Bugas on that bench.
It looks like he's ready to come on still. And here comes the corner kick. Good ball into the box. Jata gets a head on. Looking to clear. Didn't get the distance on it really there. Jimson Cristal.
Coach Pong Liman also wanted to join the action.
Player yan eh. Hindi maiwasan.
Original Ascal, si Pong Liman.
Menzi. Nakita niya si Newcomb. Trying to back down Daniel Ashley. Gets a bit of room. He's won a corner kick.
Fortunately for Newcomb, he won that corner. But when he was trying to cut the ball back, there were no black shirts to get that ball in the middle.
Yun lang, no? There's a lack of desire from the teammates there to get into the danger zone.
They do have a chance to get themselves back in this possession naman.
Always dangerous on the set piece, Mark Hartman. It's a good ball, and it's attacked beautifully well. Make it 2 for Thierry Newcomb.
Just like that, 45 plus 1. Newcomb making it after 45 minutes. Keeping it second for Manila Digger. Mark Hartman with that lovely delivery.
Football, such an interesting game. They've been dominated basically here in the first half, struggling to hold on to the ball and make opportunities, but they're heading into the second half here. 2 goals ahead, Ivan.
They played their strengths, United City, on the set piece. They were dominant. They had Mark Hartman providing that beautiful ping from the corner. Not so much really that Digger could do on that defensive play.
Utilizing their weapons perfectly there. Mark Hartman from a set piece and using your main target, putting it right on his head to take advantage of.
It'll be a long halftime conversation with Coach Pong Liman, but momentum is now back with UCFC momentarily in this final few minutes. But Digger should ask themselves those questions at halftime. Parang natulog sila when they saw that extension for injury time.
Grabe. Can be such a cruel game, football. So ruthless in that you've done pretty much everything right in this first half, except for the start and the finish. And here we are. They're 2 goals behind.
Well, exactly that. In this level, you really cannot rest at any time. You blink and you make a mistake, and it's a goal already.
And Paulo Bugas letting everybody know that he's doing okay. Held on to possession very well there under pressure. And there is the halftime whistle from Clifford Daipuyat in United City. Despite a stuttering first half, find themselves comfortably in front here. 2-0, with both goals from that man, Ariel Thierry Newcomb. Manila Digger have really done well in this game, actually, for large parts of that first half. But they find themselves behind. A little discussion here between Shin and Newcomb, who had a bit of a flashpoint after that second goal. But they bury it as men, and they're going to be ready to come out here in the second half. Still a lot to play for, you would expect here, Ivan, given how well Manila Digger have played. But as it stands, 2 goals from the big man up front. The difference between the 2 teams, with United City the happier of the 2 sides as we head into halftime.
Attention to our football fans here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Kung meron po kayong nakapark na motor sa Gate 8 ng ating sports complex, ito po yung malapit sa may Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Pwede niyo pong ilipat ang inyong motor sa harapan ng bowling alley. Ngayon na po, pakilipat na po ang inyong mga motor. Again, sa mga may-ari po ng motor na nakapark po sa Gate 8 ng Rizal Memorial Sports Complex, ito po yung gate na malapit sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium, ay pakilipat po ang inyong mga motor sa tapat ng bowling alley. Gagabayan po kayo doon ng ating mga guwardya dahil magsiset up po ang mga tents para sa event tomorrow sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Again, last attention sa mga may-ari po ng motor na nakapark sa Gate 8 ng Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. Ito po yung nasa katabi ng Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Mangyari lang po na ilipat po ninyo ang inyong mga motor sa tapat ng bowling alley. Maraming salamat po.
Halftime at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium kung saan lamang ng 2 goal ang United City FC kontra sa Manila Digger. Fair reflection of the match so far, Ivan?
Well, not really. It's a story of early mistakes. So as we saw here, it was Troy Limbo converted that cut back off to Newcomb to open the scoring. But after that, Manila Digger just came out and built themselves into the match. Unfortunately for them, their chances were not really converted. As we saw that bounce by Jata for United City. You know, they had many chances of their own as well. And as we saw here in injury time, it was Newcomb who converted off that Mark Hartman assist off a corner. So it's really at the start, at the end for United City and their dominance, but possession slightly favored for United City. Shots on the side of Manila Digger, but were not fully converted. United City had lesser corners, but overall the urgency to score was with Digger, but they could not convert.
Nakita naman natin, no? Those two really good chances para sa koponan ng Manila Digger. This could be a very different game score-wise. At least on the pitch, nakikita na nga natin, no, that Digger are certainly not out of this game. And we've still got 45 minutes to play here, Ivan. Anything can happen.
Well, exactly that. But no more Eric Giganto for Manila Digger at their disposal. As we'll try to swing you over to Agatha Overo for our pitch side reporter.
37 seconds into the first half, Nguaco made a swift and confident goal. And a few minutes before halftime, he made that too. Now with both teams in the dugout and with Manila Diggers 2 goals under, and with one of their players, a key player nonetheless, Giganto, with a cramped hamstring, the challenge remains, how will they shift the momentum on their side? And as we all know, during halftime, it can always be a surprise for the team with the team and how they will be able to get through the challenges. Mentally, it might be tough, but we'll see what Manila Diggers has in store for us.
Thanks so much, Agatha. Certainly a huge test para sa koponan ng Manila Digger. We're going to see what kind of character they're going to be able to showcase here. Of course, this broadcast brought to you and powered by 8 Cuts Burgers. I encourage everybody to enjoy the 8 Cuts Burgers, and particularly their onion rings here in any of their branches, but also just outside of the stadium. You can enjoy it while enjoying the action here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. We're going to see a change at halftime, but it's not going to be from Manila Digger. They're going to be quite pleased with how they've played. Ironically, despite being 2-0 down, the performance has been good. And meanwhile, para sa United City, what needs to be improved, Ivan?
Well, for them, their reaction on the midfield, they've been beaten on the midfield, possession-wise and shots-wise, but not really goals-wise, but changes already. Number 39 is coming off. Paulo Bugas, indeed, he had that injury at that late part of the first half where Darlton Diga, he will be playing against Manila Digger in this midfield. So Darlton Diga has played a couple of matches already, very stable on that midfield as well. Just in time for the second half. G.
Paulo Bugas soldiering on there to finish off the first half after clearly meron siyang naramdaman, no? After releasing Clarino earlier on. It's a shame for UCFC because of all those in the midfield. Actually, si Paulo Bugas yung medyo nagpapakita that he had the ability to deal with the press, the ability to find people in behind. And now they're going to lose his services here. But Darlton Diga has confidence, scored in their last match. And he's going to be eager to impress here against Manila Digger.
Well, exactly that. And going into the end of the first half, Digger was on the ascendancy. And they will try to reclaim that as well here on the second. No changes for Coach Bong Liman.
Scoreline here, perhaps that flatters UCFC a bit here. And nice little move mula kay Miggy Clarino. And he's been hit in the process by Jimson Crestal, who wasn't about to be played around.
Oh, exactly that. Oh, Cristal figured himself into this match after that substitution for Eric Giganto, who is out with a hamstring injury.
Sama dun, 10 minutes into the game pa lang, na-injure na tong si Eric Giganto. And who knows what this game would have been like had Giganto been allowed to stay. Because alam naman natin how much of a threat Giganto can be, especially in front of goal for Manila Digger.
Well, especially that if he were on the other side of the attack, katabi nitong si Jata, would have been really different. But this is football. You get to play with what you have, and this will be a true test for Digger against United City.
Nur Hidayat spotting the run of Pabualan. It's a good ball. Clarino in support. Hartman playing it first time, and it's going to be into the arms, but out. Para kay Kuriyama. He's quick to apologize for his mistake. Corner kick ang maibibigay dito sa UCFC.
Very, very poor on that reaction. Ito si Yuya Kuriyama. We did see at the end of the first half na it was a corner from Mart Hartman that really generated that second goal.
Actually, pwede niyang iwanan sana, Ivan. Palabas na eh.
Exactly that. Medyo ano lang masyado. Medyo mainit lang na konti. Ito si Yuya Kuriyama.
And as you mentioned, this was a type of situation where Newcomb was able to score. This time Jata is going to be tracking him. Mark Hartman measuring. Assessing where he's going to place this corner kick. It's gone deep, looking for Ricky Senja. Look at that. They've made a connection again there.
Well, he really saw the movement of the players and then the defense. Opted to pick Sendra on the far end. Perfect placement from Hartman.
United City now looking to apply some high pressure here, and it's paying off. Giving Digger a taste of their own medicine. Nice little flick outside. Limbo.
I do notice that there's a bit more urgency in this UCFC attack, Ching, coming off that second half start. Mas maganda yung energy nila ngayon, and they're really looking and being more direct at the moment.
Pabawalan again, the outlet. Ibarle got overextended, and that's off the crossbar. So close mula kay Pabawalan.
Almost a goal there. Definitely, but it's unlucky for Gio Pabualan who hits that. It's the woodwork.
Hartman going long. This time well dealt with by Marfiga. Now see on that previous play, before Pabualan was released, you see Coach Ramon on the sideline actually saying, "Kalma lang, huwag tayo magmadali." Pero munti ka na sila makascore. Pabualan showing the quality on that left foot of his off the crossbar, and it's a much more positive start here para sa United City. Great header.
Well, 2 shots already for UCFC in this early part of the second half. Maganda yung conversation nila at halftime with Coach Ramon. Reinvigorated yung approach nila, and then they have just failed to convert. Could have been 3-0 at least for United City.
Digger now needing to find the bearings here in the second half. Popping that over to the right side. John. Hindi nabasa. Yung takbo doon ni Regala. Rather, that was Pinheiro who was making the run. Crestal now putting Clarino under pressure. Van Decken launching it forward for Digha. Regala loves acrobatic clearance. Forosuelo under pressure. Jata using his body illegally in this instance.
Already getting a warning for that. He already did wrong in the first foul. Still tried to chase and push down Forosuelo on second attempt. No attempt on the ball. Could have been a yellow, really. Easy yellow, but
a cynical push on the back of Pete Forosuelo, who dealt with the physical challenge well there.
I think Jata is just playing mind games at the moment, trying to get a bit of an edge kahit behind sila.
It's gonna take a little bit more than that to intimidate Pete Forosuelo, though. Launched long. Napaganda pa dun para sa UCFC. Manila Digger not dealing with that long ball threat.
No, at this point, on the reverse side naman, it's Digger who should be tidier in those clearances.
Seven minutes just flew by here in the second half. Tempo was picked up nicely. United City playing a key role in that, making sure that it was more of a cutting edge to their attack.
They have played so much better in this second half.
Daiki looking for the whistle. Not going to get it like that. Get it out wide. Troy Limbo. Supporting run mula kay Darlton Digha. He's managed to keep that in. They're pressing Manila Digger into mistakes here.
Well, exactly that. UCFC getting the ball immediately after those brief possessions by Manila Digger.
Mark Hartman. Seemingly caught in two minds there. Was he going to chip the keeper or was he going to play Darlton Digga in? Kuriyama opting to switch things up a little bit, ease some pressure off his midfield and goes direct to Jata. A lot of movement on the bench para sa Manila Digger. 5 players off to warm up.
Well, defensively, itong Manila Digger, they switched to a 4-5-1 formation.
Clear tug. Clifford Daipuyat says he got the ball. It's definitely a meaty challenge from Digger. Love to see that challenge again. Certainly there was a initial shirt pull, it looked like, but the final tackle was seemingly clean, said Clifford. Nur Hidayat perhaps testing Clifford Daipuyat. Oof. Hand went into the pocket. Initially it was a red card that was out. Got us worried there for a moment. It is just a yellow para kay Nur Hidayat, who came in, got all man from behind.
Well, Nur Hidayat, two-footed challenge there.
No ball.
Trying to really just give a little bit of pain dito sa striker ng Manila Digger.
Talaga nagpaiwan eh. Itong si Nur Hidayat.
Well, hopefully, that yellow would not matter as much, but no, even though it's a 2-0 advantage, no, there could be implications should he get another booking here in this match.
Chance here for Digger. Not going to trouble Henry Bandekin like that.
Pinheiro needs to step up. Outside of that shot, he's been trying to be more of a provider to his team. But in the last matches that they have won handedly, it was Pinheiro who was striding and gliding all around that wing. At the moment, he is controlled. Ito ni Mike Menzi.
Nur Hidayat measuring the pass to Newcomb. It's well challenged. He's gonna let them play, Clifford Daipuyat. See Jovan Marfiga following Newcomb all the way into the half of United City. They really don't want to give him any room.
Marfiga chosen ahead of Barsanilla and Cristal on that center-back position.
Barley holding on tightly. It's clean, says Clifford. He's really setting the tone here, inviting the players to get a bit more physical here, it seems.
Like it's getting a bit more testy on the pitch.
Ito nakikita natin yung passing accuracy. Both sides actually doing quite well. 85, 82%. Digger being the cleaner of the two. Newcomb. It was a late challenge from Ibarle. At siya mabibigyan ng yellow card dito.
Clifford Daipuyat trying to regain control in this match. 2 quick cards in succession. 1 each now for both teams.
Dean Ibarle getting that yellow. There is confirmation of that. And a reminder that Dean has one of the greatest second names, Major.
Major Dean Ibarle.
Major Dean Ibarle. the greatest first names, rather. Babawalan's ball. Newcomb with a header. Hits the post. There was a whistle in the build-up, but you can see how dangerous this man is in and around the box.
3 clear chances already for UCFC in the first 15 minutes. Here in the second half. It's only a matter of time that they'll get 3, but Digger should really find their way here in the second half. It seems na naiwan sila just before they conceded that second goal.
When you look at the scoreline now, and if you just tuned into the second half, it certainly looks like a fitting difference. United City looking good money for this lead that they have. Meanwhile, offside. Ay tinawag dito. Let's have a look. Oof. Looked like Cristal was way deep in his starting position.
A bit questionable para kay Francis Engalgado. Seems like he was really behind on that run.
Digha bursting forward. Not going to get the ball back there. That's safely into the hands of Kuriyama. Start Polaris, the official match ball of the Philippines Football League. Shin being caught there. Final warning para kay Newcomb. Next foul he makes is going to end up in the book. Let's have a look here.
Newcomb, very late challenge there.
Wow.
The intent was clear.
Nowhere near the ball there. Jata giving chase. Van Dekken's going to let it run. Surprised he didn't get booked right there. No attempt at the ball.
It's been very unusual, Jing. The last hour of football. Well, itong Manila Digger, they still have a way in this match. If they could somewhat find a goal here, they would be in play. But it seems that UCFC has quickened the pace and already reacted at the start of the second half.
Loose mula kay Cristal. Sendra now has got lots of room to work with. Possession has shifted a little bit more to United City. Really got a strangle on it now, 60% in their favor. Depiction of how things have changed here in the second half. Hartman. Naunahan siya doon ni Shin. Looked like he was in a very dangerous area there.
Just going back to that earlier play, when Jimson Cristal got the ball in the midfield, immediately 3 black shirts were all around him for that pressure. So medyo slightly disconnected itong midfield ng Manila Digger at the moment. Can't seem to build on that left-hand side.
Newcomb releasing from distance there. Over the bar. There's been a bit of a exchange there, a heated one between him and Coach Ramon on the sideline. Coach perhaps feeling there was a better option there for the striker.
Well, exactly that. You know, these Spanish coaches, they like to keep the ball as much as they can.
Digha. Lovely touch and a great release here for Troy Limbo. Looking for support, and he finds Ricky Sendra. Taking a wicked deflection there. And just wide of the post, it's going to be a corner kick.
Try to take a look there. Good reaction from, I believe it was Marfiga. Perfect pass, cut back from Troy Limbo. Sendra opting to do a snapshot instead. That's another corner for United City.
Pabualan has plenty to aim for inside the box. It's a deep delivery. Kuriyama with a punch out. Reverse ball, looking for Digha. Daniel Ashley with a clearance. Babagsak para kay Jata. He's got support on the left side. Cristal, a lot of red shirts bombing forward. Looking for the return to Jata. Forosuelo, nandyan para sa United City. And he prevents the corner kick as well.
And just in time, ito si Pete Forosuelo. Saw that bounce. Was supposed to go on the way of Digger. Now all of UCFC players are all behind the ball at the moment. I mean, they do still feel that they're still a goal shy of closing this game.
Next goal going to be super important. Digger just need one to get back into this and make things interesting. Marfiga with a clean challenge, and it's now Daiki. Cristal on his outside. Shin. Brought down by Nur Hidayat from the pirouette. And he's won a free kick here. A nice area for Manila Digger.
Nur Hidayat giving up that foul in the wrong position. He did clip him quite a bit, pero itong si Minky smart enough to throw his other foot back to get that complete call.
Now it's their turn to see if they can take advantage here from a set piece. Jata over the ball, so is Jahana Daiki. Jata lining it up. It's a well off target there for the striker.
It could have been better if he gave up that shot for Jahana, who's usually the man taking those set pieces.
And Jata there taking control of the situation. Hindi nakareklamo si Jahana.
Though it's 2-0, it does feel like it's a 0-0 match at the moment.
Finding room on the right side, Pinheiro, nice little jab step. It's going to be a corner kick.
You would know how intense the match is when the players who are warming up on the sides are just watching the game. Parang ngayon lang sila gumalaw after that bit, but UCFC all-out defense in this corner.
And what a game this would be if Digger are able to convert here. Halfway through this second half. Jahana's ball. So close to Jata. Still bouncing around dangerously. Out and away by Mark Hartman.
Well, UCFC were all out in that defensive position. Jata did get a touch of the ball, but not so much to threaten.
Nag-swing na naman yung momentum dito. After a fantastic start to the second half, Manila Digger have settled in. And they're finding their footing here in the second period.
Yung pressure naman ng UCFC, they sort of toned it down already after those early shots. And they knew that they had to save some energy for this late onslaught from Digger.
Menzi Had gotten in the way initially. Jata now. Trying to get that into the danger zone. Clarino doing enough. Jata now! Into the back of the net! The big man up front for Manila Digger. Salifu Jata taking full advantage. United City not looking their best at the back. And the big man there to pounce on their indecision. Clarino's clearance.
Very bad from Miggy Clarino. Should have done way better there. He was all alone. But Jahana's reaction there allowed itong si Jata to get that volley inside of the far post. 2-1, game on.
Here we go. All set up to be a classic here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Ayun na-expect natin. Teams that are matched up really well. It's been a curious match. Bandeken unable to keep that in play. It's a corner kick. No! It's play on! Goal number 2 for Manila Digger. The equalizer. Unbelievable.
I have no words, Jing. No words.
What just happened? Two errors for United City have cost them dearly here. Let's have a look.
Well, that ball was out already. As we know, Bandek and Fong thought it was out, but it was not, according to the referees. And he got caught out there. Ball straight to the far post. 2-2 in just 2 minutes.
What are we seeing here? You gotta play to the whistle. That's something that's said to the schoolboys, Ivan. And Salifu Jata did just that. He played to the whistle. He didn't hear nothing. He went ahead and curled that in expertly well. Back level, 2 apiece.
Well, I think the scoreline that pretty much defines this game, the true scoreline for me. Let's see which team really digs themselves out of this position.
Still in play para kay Cristal. Jata on the turn. Can he make it 3? Not quite.
They should be tightening up already, UCFC. And defensively compromised, given that itong si Nur Hidayat is on his yellow card already.
Papasok dito si Ivan Oano, papalitan si Troy Limbo.
Surprising that it's an offensive substitution, given that mistakes were made on a defensive end para sa United City.
And here come Digger. Looking very confident now. Sendra's got room to run. Skipping past 2. Pabualan gets it to his left foot. That's safely into the chest of Kuriyama.
Well, he did have options to pass forward. Itong si Gio Pabualan opted to shoot. With probably his weaker foot. Now, as it stands, 2-2 for both teams. A win for Digger would put them in solo second. A win for United City would put them in 4th. Oh, just take a look at that shot from Gio Pabualan. He did have options to pass, but he thought that shooting was better for him.
Ibarle. Hanap dito si Jata. He's got 2 around him. And he's causing all kinds of problems. In a half where United City have perhaps performed the better, they've conceded 2. In the half where they performed poorly, they scored 2. It's been that kind of game.
Very cruel, isn't it? But your performance really is what's important in all moments.
The best word, if there was one word na pwede natin gamitin para describe yung laro na to, kagulo.
If you make it 2 words, sobrang kagulo.
Of course, may konting sprinkling lang ng controversy. Digha! Great shot. Almost testing the keeper, almost getting that on frame.
Well, Darton Digha, when he joined in the second half, instantly made an impact, especially his energy on the midfield. Was a provider in a couple of shots and the starter for the different movements on those counterattacks that they did early in this half. At the moment, momentum is with the red shirts. But Darton could have changed that a bit earlier with that shot.
And still 15 minutes to play here. Senja unable to turn away from Daiki, who's released Crestal on the left side. He's played it first time. It's an awkward one for Bandek, and it's out for a corner kick.
Bandek measured that beautifully. Crestal tries really a Hail Mary of a cross there.
Took it first time, didn't get the spin on it, but in the end, naging problema para kay Henry Bandeken.
Again, all black shirts, all at the box.
No outlets. They just want to make sure they don't concede here. All 10 outfielders. Digger's ball. It's going to go beyond Regala.
Could have been a better delivery from Daiki Jahana. Missed everyone on that corner.
Nur Hidayat just getting distance on it. It's coming right back. Daiki lifts it into the air. Jata heads it down. Pinheiro. He's getting more involved now, Earl Pinheiro, and that's what you want if you're a Manila Digger.
Pinheiro not shy in taking those long shots. This young kid from Dumaguete.
John getting it out wide. Ibarle's ball. It's well dealt with by the Indonesian center back. Pabualan under pressure. Bola para sa Digger. And they play on quickly. Shot on target.
That was almost a go-ahead goal. Good reaction to see Jenson Cristal.
Advantage being played here. Cristal getting past Clarino. Taking the shots. He drilled it, but wide of the target.
Jenson Cristal, one of those sturdy, smart players that you have. Meg ditong si Clarino try to join in the scoring action as well, trying to find that bottom corner, but just curled wide for him.
Baka na-underestimate nyo kasi center back si Cristal eh. So, gusto nilang pakitang gilas ng konti. What a game!
Hopefully we could get a few more minutes of injury time, Jing.
Talked about this being a test for both teams. Well, certainly pinapakita dito ng Manila Digger that they are a challenge for any side in the PFL. At may napatunayan din sila dito ng isa pa, that there are no boring games when it comes to Manila Digger.
They work from game to game, strength to strength. Unfortunately, Minky Shin down on the pitch. Their defensive stalwart.
Bit of a worrying moment here for Manila Digger. Uwano. Stopped only by Ibarle. Jata getting in the way. It might fall nicely here for Pinheiro. Measuring was Regala. Hindi nakarating kay Jata, but the play continues. Cristal, he's got room. Measuring a shot, and it's wide once more.
Could have passed the ball there, Cristal. It was a perfect move for Sangchon John. Got a bit greedy there. Hearing it a lot from Coach Pong Liman.
Meanwhile, substitution ngayon para sa UCFC. Man with a name that is very famous right now in the country, Coffee Beanie. Papasok dito.
Coffee Beanie, defender for UCFC.
Papalitan niya si Miggy Clarino.
Too late of that change here in the 80th minute. Coffee Beanie, well, he has been there in many of the matches for UCFC. Might have an injury of sorts.
Pabuwalan finding Newcomb. Nice little hesitation. Completely losing his marker. Digha setting up. Shot is blocked from Sendra. Pabuwalan switches it. Menzi now. Digha is peeled out wide. Gets the ball into the box. Nope. Out for a corner kick.
That was big chance for UCFC to get ahead. Darlton Digha, who teed si Ricky Sendra very well. Sendra should have done better in that possession. What a move from Newcomb.
Unselfish mula kay Digha. That shot blocked. Punched away by Kuriyama. Nur Hidayat lining it up. Digha. Pabuwalan getting it back into the box. A chance to breathe for both teams.
Oh, Digger backpedaling at the moment. It's the best chance for UCFC to go ahead.
Nur Hidayat spreading it to Hartman. Back to the Indonesian. Pabuwalan now sending it in. Beanie winning the ball. Clear it down from another Digger, but the play continues. It's out wide to Digha. It's a good ball into the box. Newcomb for the go-ahead. Hat trick for Ariel Thierry Newcomb. UCFC back in front.
Well played, well built, good finish. Ariel Thierry Newcomb. Let's take a look here. Perfect delivery from the middle. Just nodded that ball in. A hat trick for the number 77. And somewhat 1 foot into the 3 points of this match.
Heartbreak for Manila Digger. We still have a player down, by the way. What a ball from Darlton Digha. Perfect. Pinpoint. Just needed to make contact there in Newcomb, and he did. It's Earl Pinheiro who's struggling.
Full credit to Darlton Diga. He has been really providing for UCFC in the second half after coming on. Series of good passes to set up his teammates. Eventually converted to that go-ahead goal.
Newcomb here, he's got to be pretty happy with his performance here. A hat trick. 2 goals in the first half. And here you see it from behind the goal. A lovely execution from the striker. You see here celebrating with the man with the assist, Darlton Diga. They're going to be happy after losing their 2-goal advantage. They're back in front here, Ivan.
Well, that goal, well worked. Full credit to Darlton Diga. Has been a key player in the second half for UCFC.
It's been a roller coaster of emotions this game. Yung word na ginamit natin pang describe, wala pa ring pagbabago.
Still sobrang kagulo, but substitutes coming in. Barsanilla moving in for Regala, trying to tighten that back end nitong Manila Digger, and Akim Dalam replacing Earl Pinheiro. Akim Dalam, a fixture of that former ADT side. Last-ditch effort from Digger.
Jata giving chase. Forasuelo scrambling here. Jata doing so well to cause trouble to United City's back line.
Barsanilla slotting in on that left center-back position, his favored side.
Bini doing well. Now one easily cut out by Ibarle. Jata. He's got black shirts all around him. Still out for a corner kick.
Now Digger, a bit of on the ascendancy as well. They need that equalizer. They need it now.
Daiki here. Can he deliver? Sending the signal, bumping the fists together. What does it mean? Missed by United City. Ball still alive here. A lot of bodies inside the box. It's a good ball. And he's headed it back. Noor Hidayat, cool as you like from your center back under pressure. He's headed it back to his goalkeeper.
Very steady, Noor Hidayat. Has a yellow, but still doing well for UCFC.
Crestal floating it for Jata. It goes beyond. Dalam. His ball into the box. Jata! Off the crossbar.
Well worked cross there. Unfortunate in the finish. Big man almost made it an equalizer. Almost made it 3.
Right in front of goal, and he's hit the goal frame. Muntikan na maging shootout between the two strikers here. Hat-trick for hat-trick, but not quite. He's exhausted, by the way, as well, Salifu Jata. He's given every ounce of energy. Can he dig deep here? Still a minute of regulation and added time to go.
Marfiga called for that late challenge there. I believe that's on Forosuelo. Or Mike Menzi, rather. Last throw here. Last attempt from Digger to change things here. A substitute coming in. Eric Manlapas.
Nur Hidayat getting it back to Newcomb. Found a pocket. Ebarle coming in fully committed. Both players on a yellow. No hesitation or lack of commitment from either of them. 5 minuto ang idadagdag sa ating laro. The youngster Zachary Taninco papasok para sa United City. Meanwhile, papalitin si Cristal at papasok si Eric Manlapas. Substitute being substituted off, and he's got cramps here. Jimson Cristal. He's put in a good shift. 80 minutes he's been able to provide para sa koponan ng Manila Digger.
Well, Cristal nursing that injury, but probably a better fit for a sub. Itong si Eric Manlapas na number 23.
Papalitan dito sa United City, number 17, Ivan Oano is the one that's coming off. Surprised by this, Ivan?
It's a defensive move from United City, putting in a defender for their striker.
But he's just come on.
Coach Ramon explaining his decision. He knows he needs to take care of that one-goal advantage. Adding an additional defender would help for that cause.
Wow. Trying to find a way through there, Pabualan.
UCFC will just try to waste time on that far corner. Keep the possession for themselves.
The cushion was a bit too strong there for Ricky Sendra. Throw in with 3 minutes to go. Is there one last twist to this tale?
Everyone on the neutral end of this match would be happy to see one more goal here. Plenty of Manila Digger fans here in the stadium.
I'd love to see it, you know. It seems like their women's team is out here supporting them. Got a nice contingent enjoying the action.
UCFC not really keen to restart this quickly.
Papualan here going to be responsible for the throw-in. 2 minutes to go. Newcomb wins a corner kick. He's done very well.
Will UCFC have players forward here? They know the time is on their side. Would they still want a goal? Here's Mark Hartman.
Into the danger zone, and it's a fourth for United City. It's the substitute Beanie to put it beyond doubt. 3 points to United City.
And United City will have work their way in the second half. Well-deserved fourth goal. Well-deserved second go-ahead goal. Kofi Bini really tried to find a way to score, and he did. Getting behind itong si Marfiga. And true enough, 3 points in the bag para dito sa United City.
United City FC by player number 5,
Kofi Bini from the Ivory Coast, just 22 years of age. Played in the Oman Pro League prior to joining United City. Would have broken the internet if he knew a little dance from that Bambini.
Exactly that. A bit of P-pop for our PFL player.
Yun na lang yung kulang dito sa game natin. A sprinkle. Sprinkle of P-pop, why not? It's had a little bit of everything already.
Or we could do a halftime event siguro na Beanie meets Beanie.
What a game.
Exactly that, Jing. What a performance from both squads. UCFC waited at the end to pull out the cards, and they did.
They were made to work hard here, Ivan. Nothing easy given here by Manila Digger. Player down, and Mark Hartman just happy to walk out the time here. Play continuing. Getting close to 6 minutes here. Clifford Daipuyat still doesn't have his whistle to his mouth. Perhaps one last attack here for the men in red. It'll just be a consolation at this point. Jata. Well wide of the target.
Well, plenty of lessons for Manila Digger in their first matchup against a top contender in the league. No lead is safe, and you have to be on point for the entire 90 minutes.
Job done here for United City, who themselves will have plenty to take away from. They were flirting with disaster tonight. They've gotten away with it here. Going on 7 minutes now here. Clifford Daipuyat perhaps just adding on a bit of injury time to the injury time.
He was looking in his watch earlier, but...
And finally, it is time for the final whistle. So many twists and turns, a hat trick from Thierry Newcomb, doing majority of the work here for United City. Jata doing the best he could for Manila Digger, but in the end, a hat trick hero doing the business, and Bini adding the finishing touch. United City, another 3 points in the bag.
Now United City in solo fourth after this hard-earned win. They did lead at the half with 2 goals, but everyone thought it was not that fair for Digger, but Digger clawing themselves back to level terms. Fortunately, Coach Ramon Tribule, with his decisions in the end, his substitutes making big efforts there. Darton Diga, and ito naman si Kofi Marius Bini, the number 5, giving that icing on the cake very late. Good performance from Manila Digger. They should be proud of themselves after coming off, even losing itong si Eric Giganto after 10 minutes. Still
4 goals in that second half, Ivan. Incredible affair that we've seen here.
everyone was watching that. For the everyone here All smiles after that final whistle. It was very interesting to see, especially the stats that we have.
Salifou Jata made it as interesting as possible. The man from the Gambia, 28 years of age. He's going to be a marked man from now on, given the efforts that he provided here for Manila Digger, almost single-handedly clawing them back into the game to share the spoils. Scored in the 70th and the 71st. Pero in the end, no, United City dug deep to get back in front and to deliver the cushion through Bini in added time. We said it was going to be a test. There was a lot of questions surrounding this games, and we've gotten a lot of answers tonight.
Well, exactly that. Digger did very well, save for those early mistakes in the first half. Really dominated for their end, and a lot of things to learn for Coach Pong Liman and the team.
And now it's time for us to check in with Agatha Overo with our moment man of the match.
Moment man of the game, we are with Ariel Nguekon. Hi, Ariel. I just want to say this is your second moment man of the game, and you made 3 out of your 4 shots today, and you had a 75% pass completion rate. How happy are you with your performance?
First of all, I'm happy for the win, but my performance is, I think, I'm the guy who demand more on my side, so I think it's not enough. I can do better. But I'm happy with that my goals helped the team today.
I like that you're very humble with that and you want to do better. But in the second half, there was a little bit of a momentum shift when the other team scored their 2 goals. How were you able to deal with that mentally to, be able to secure that win?
Yeah, it's always, both teams, every team has a moment, I think because we were leading, I think we dropped a bit. And they took the confidence. They came back because we made 2 mistakes. So, but the good thing is we didn't give up, and then we kept going. The substituting brings more energy to the team, and luckily we got the final score, so we're happy.
That's good. Congratulations, Ariel. And there you have it, guys. That is our moment man of the match. That is Ariel Nguekon. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Agatha. They call him Tuko.
Thank you. Congrats again.
From Cameroon, doing the business here again for United City. He's the main man up front, and he's proven exactly why he's such a big threat here in the Philippines Football League.
Well, exactly that. Couple of chances for him in the second half. Really delivered. We take a look at the moments where Manila Digger came back from behind, powered. Ito kay Salifou Jata. Jata, perfect reaction on that time, and we saw them clawing back into the game after this mistake from Henry Bantegan-Fong, who thought that the ball was out.
What a moment this was. He'd given up on the play. He thought he was definite that it had gone out, and maybe he was right, but no whistle was blown. And you see this, it's like a trick shot that they do from the end line, and Jata doing really well there to make it 2-2. And this is where things got very interesting. Darlton Digga, what a big game he's had here tonight.
It's really changed that complexion of the second half, though Digger did have a couple of more chances. As you see a shot from Jimson Cristal here, it was Digga who actually he did a lot of work at the midfield for United City.
Cristal particularly dangerous on the left side. They lost Giganto, but they gained Cristal on the left wing. And here was that moment. Darlton Digga, perfect cross to put them back in front. Naging 3-2 in that moment. Pero delikado pa rin because here come Manila Digger hitting the crossbar with Salifou Jata so close. And finally, they finished it off.
Oh, unmarked. Itong si Kofi Marius Bini.
Great game here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium, and coming right up, the finisher to our Saturday triple header with Don Bosco Garelli United taking on the challenge of Tuloy Football Club. We hope you enjoyed the action here for the second match of the day. For my partner Ivan Gallares, Derek Koy Yupanco, my name is Jing Hamlang. Thank you for watching and stick around for the next match.
Always trying to put me down on the ground, but I hate this being jealous, cause I'm the right in their mind. In their minds, screw up with me, boy, don't go right in their minds. Come on, at me, boy, there's a fight.